You see like photos of protests from 1960 and 2016. There's no difference, and I feel like that says something. That says a lot about America.
People kind of complain or call these peaceful protests riots. You kind of put yourself in the position where it's like, well, that's what people were saying about the civil rights movement. That's what people were saying about the women's suffrage movement.
A lot of protests get really like bashed on, but the thing is though, it takes a lot, and the number one like concern for a protest that stays constant is, are the people going to be safe? Are the people that are participating going to be safe?
Donald Trump will be the 45th president of the United States.
In my opinion, the Trump protests were effective in the sense that America was able to stop, listen, think, and just really understand that a lot of people who live here, American citizens, were not okay with him being elected.
But I think it's a good space for people to be in, to like grieve and to have a place to like express their emotions and how they're feeling about it, because a lot of people in this country have been negatively affected by his like racist, sexist, and homophobic and like xenophobic rhetoric. The protests definitely aren't going to stop Trump from being president, but I know multiple people who've gone and have said that like it's really helps them like feel better about it. And so I think it's important that like we have spaces like that where people can go and they feel safe and they can talk about how they're feeling about this election, because that's important to like get your feelings out.
We were out there doing it because we want America to listen, and that's what happened. So I mean, it might have not have taken him out of office necessarily, but at least people heard us and know that there's a problem there.
If you call it like, you know, stuff like this, like riots and stuff like that, and back then it kind of makes me think like, if you were placed into the time period of the civil rights, would you be against it or would you be in support of it? Would you have been okay with segregation? Would you have been okay with blatant racism instead of having it more institutionalized?
And everyone's out there to like to look out for other people, to look out for their Muslim brothers and sisters, their Hispanic brothers and sisters, their Black brothers and sisters. They're out there to protect them, and that's why they're there all together and they unify against this.
What they do is they kind of force you to listen. They're blocking your roads, you know what I mean? They're taking over the city, they're occupying the streets. They're forcing you to kind of stop and like actually pay attention to what they're doing and what they're talking about. I mean, it's another way to signal that there's something wrong and someone needs to actually look and try to come up with a solution because the people are fed up.